Good evening, PA Figs here. So in this video, I want to go through my orchard quick and give an update on where I'm at with my figs. So this one here is it's hard to see the tag, Italian 258. And you can see I've got quite a few figs started on it. These ones here got a little sun damage. But it's pretty far ahead. I had it in the greenhouse. You can see the figs are doing pretty well. They are at that stagnant stage now where they just sit and wait to ripen. At least these two are. The other two up here are still growing. And the tree's doing pretty well. It's in a self-watering pot. And hopefully it'll give some figs. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each tree here. I just want to go through each tree quick and kind of record where the status is. Okay, next is my panache. And you can see beautiful striped figs on this tree, growing real nice. Should get to taste some of these this year. Alright, this is my Col de Tommy Gracie. I have two of these, and this one is a self-watering pot, the other one is not. And I put this one over here because I was planning on keeping this one and getting rid of the other. But the other one's actually doing better than this one. So I'm going to hold on to both of them and see what happens. This one has barely any growth. It's got a little growth starting over on this side, but no figs at all. The other one has quite a bit, so Col de Tommy Gracie. Alright, this is my Barnasote, and the wind had really been whipping the last week here. This is the first day where it hasn't been blowing, but we've had 30-mile-per-hour winds for multiple days, and we're up on a bit of a mountain here with no protection, so we get a lot of wind. So this guy's all bent over. Let's see if we have any figs on him. A couple there that look like they've seen better days. I'm not sure that they'll actually form and ripen. A couple nubs starting in here. Here's a couple. Again, a lot of the figs looked a little bit malformed. Not exactly sure why. We'll have to see if they recover. This tree last year got, I don't know, probably 10 figs on it. But I think only 3 or 4 actually ripened. The rest looked like they needed to be pollinated. So I'm gonna hold on to this one for another year. The figs off of it were very good, and we'll see what happens. But this is my Barnasote. All right, this is my improved Celeste, one of my oldest trees. And let's see, it's got some figs forming on here. And this is a very quick ripening fruit. I would say this one ripens, you see these figs here now, and what is it, mid-June? I bet you by end of July, these figs will be ripe. They really ripen up nice and quickly. You can see a lot of figs on this tree, so I should have a good crop of improved Celestes. Alright, this is my Rob's Genovese Nero. I am pretty sure this requires pollination for the main crop, the Breba crop. However, I got some last year. No Brabas this year. You can see the main crop forming. We'll see what happens. I don't have real big expectations of this fig. I'll likely get rid of it this year. Alright, this is my Norde Barban King, and really transitioned poorly this year. You can see some bottom growth. It dropped all of its leaves all the way up till the top. And it hasn't quite recovered yet. I'm getting a little bit of new growth. And let's see, are there any figs anywhere? Not seeing any figs forming on this one yet. Let's check down below. Nope, none down here either. So I have another one in the greenhouse that I was going to get rid of, but I might hold on to this year just to get some figs and make sure this one recovers. It looks like it's going to. I've got new growth coming out of the side as well. So Norde Barban King. Alright, this is one of my Black Madeiras, Black Madeira KK or Encanto. And you can see there's figs on here. And up top there's some figs that are even larger and in some bigger shape. Can't wait to have these. Absolutely love these figs. Not quite to the stagnant stage yet, and once they get to the stagnant stage, they will stay there for what seems like forever. This is a Iovino in a self-watering container, and you can see I have a single Breba on it with pantyhose over it to protect it from the spotted wing drosophila I get. And I'm taking a look. I don't see any main crop forming yet. There's a couple little nubs here that are starting to form, which will likely become figs. But that's it so far. This is my Rockaway Green. Not doing real well. It's real straggly and not terribly healthy. Doesn't have a lot of growth on it, and the growth it does have is spindly. Not sure if it's liking the sun. It might be getting too much of it, but it is putting out new growth, so I'm gonna let it go for a while. This is one of my larger Fecal Prettos. Didn't seem to really like the sun here, but it's starting to put out growth now. It just didn't adapt real well. You can see there's a lot of large figs starting on this guy. Pretty much every branch has a couple. But it's starting to put out growth finally, and looks like it's getting used to the sun it has here. This is my Col de Dum Blanc, and I actually forgot to bury the pot halfway. I have to do that one of these days. Starting to put out some small figs up here. These will take a long time to ripen. I might have to finish these in the greenhouse, but we'll see. Col de Dum Blanc. This is my Zingarella. Quite a few figs getting put out.